for it.
So here we are looking at the Ride Diva, which just from initial look, looks a lot like the men's LTD. Actually, no, it looks, it's kind of like, it looks like a combination of the men's LTD and the men's Capo. But I'll let Steph talk about it.
All right. These also came brand new out of the box. And the one thing I noticed, so I rode these more than one day. The first day, I was like, oh my gosh, this ankle strap's cutting into my foot when I go toe side. But then I broke it in, and then it felt nice. So, right away I was like,
just a day one issue.
Yeah, exactly. Although, like, I feel like I wanted, I don't know, there was something like a little small maybe on the ankle strap. But yeah, so I rode it, and they felt pretty good. They were really light, which I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed they were just as light as my Union bindings, the men's were.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool, because Union's really light.
Right. And it felt super light. And then it was super, like, cushy, so, like, that's all just, I don't know what kind of foam that is, but it's
Some sort of DVA.
all that's there. Just a bunch of foam, and then they have, this thing that comes up, so you're sitting on.
You have a pop top?
Yeah, they're sitting on this much foam. You didn't have that?
No. Mine you had to slide off. I love that. Actually,
yeah.
that's super cool.
Yeah, so that was sweet. The one thing, like, they have the metal disc, which was cool, but I found it kind of hard to maneuver and get my fingers in there to, like, set my board up, you know? But once it's set up, it's like, whatever. Not a big deal.
Yeah. And that's a mini disc, too, it looks like.
Yeah, it's mini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The adjustability on the bindings are super sweet, you know, because on this side, right here, you can just pull it as many, or you can customize as small or as big as you want. It's not like, you know, 4 screw settings that you have only. So that's cool. You can do the high back. I don't know what you can see here, but there's
high back
the
rotation.
high back right there. There's this in here, so you can move the heel cup right there. Yeah, overall, like, I just jammed my thumb.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
This is super flexy. So
Use
that's
the other
sweet.
one.
Yep, using my other hand here. It really hurt.
I'm sorry.
So that's sweet. And
Hey,
then,
I don't have any workman's comp. I'm sorry. I can't help you there.
I know. It's kind of a problem, I know.
I'm just going to, like, give you a cookie.
It's a...
Yeah,
you gonna give me a cookie?
That's all we have.
Okay.
Just cookies for
Cookies
people
are
who get
okay.
hurt. Yeah.
Cookies are good. And you got the adjustability back here. Everything's pretty easy, you know, and simple. I thought they were pretty comfy. Felt pretty good. The only thing that I didn't like was this.
The ratchets.
That's as high as they go up. That's it.
You know,
you can't, like, one hand put your foot on. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, you know,
it was
I'm
kinda
gonna
weird.
chime in here too, because I did not feel the ratchets were up to par when comparing them to my Burton and Union bindings. I felt like they're like a step behind. They aren't bad, like they didn't come loose.
They work. Yeah.
They work, but they aren't good, and they don't give you that, like, long-term reliability feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wonder, like, how day 30 will be, how day 50 will be, how day 100 will be. That was the one thing, like, it's almost a deal breaker for me.
Well, yeah, I want it quick. You know, I want to throw my foot on as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want step-ins.
No.
We want that. We
This
love
is
this
good.
response. But yeah, like for me with the men's too, I felt like this. Did you notice this pinched on the sides?
No, because I feel like they were huge almost.
Oh, okay.
On my foot, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
they're pretty big. But I could see that because it is the hard plastic.
Yeah.
And,
So
like, kinda
if I had a soft boot, I found that these pinched on the sides. If I had a super stiff toe box, they didn't. You know, so I think it depends on the boot that you have, and I think that was kind of another problem. It's like, because like one year this is our first extended demo, so I got to try them with multiple boots,
Set it up.
and you know, years past we were always with the same boots, and it was like one year we were riding a softer toe box at the demos, and we're like, these pinch, and then the next year it's like, did they fix the problem? You know, we didn't know, and then I finally figured it out, like riding it with 2 different ride boots, one that had a stiff toe box and one that had a softer one, and that's the problem. So I think I'd love to see them fix the toe strap and the ratchets.
Yeah.
But everything else about this binding is amazing, and this metal, like, there's so minimal. There's a minimal footprint. The butterability's pretty good. It's like kind of. Did you feel like it was kind of close to your Union Milans?
I did feel it was similar.
Contacts?
Yeah, after I broke in that ankle strap. But like I said, like for some reason, I feel like there's something missing support-wise on the ankle strap, or it's too like short this way. But other than that, like I thought they were super comfy and fun. So yeah, the ratchet was my main thing though.
Yeah, that was the main issue.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, but overall, I thought they're like a good binding.
Yeah.
And I think they have a few things that if you can live with a few little things like that, then you're good. But I was surprised at the response, the butterability, and the shock absorption.
Definitely, it works well with like how damper the boards are. Plus, you have the super cushy binding.
Yeah. And I just think all in all, I think they did a good job. And if they just fixed the ratchets,
then it'd be like way different.
And maybe the toe strap a little bit, maybe widened out the sides or something, so it doesn't pinch.
But this was good the way I liked this.
Oh yeah, I love the grip.
This is awesome. Yeah, it definitely stayed in place.
Yeah, and I wrote a similar ankle strap on the capo, and I thought that was I thought it was a good ankle strap. It wasn't great, but it had a nice balance between like freedom of movement and a little bit of support, but not a lot. And I thought it was okay. It's just like everything's good. There's some parts that are really good, and there's some parts that I felt need work. But overall, I think it's a
decent binding for sure. Felt the same.
Yeah, I felt like I was impressed with what they did with metal. As opposed to, plastic. I think they say plastics for dildos.
There you go.
So there you go. The what is that again?
The Diva, right?
The Ride Diva. That's right.